In today's video, we're headed to the Phenix Pratunam shopping mall, a brand new mall here in Bangkok.
Okay, first impressions walking in. Look at this giant screen that goes all the way over the whole top. There's the Phoenix that the mall is named after, and it looks so different than it used to because this place used to be more of like an electronics type of a mall. It looks completely transformed, and look at all these food options. So we're probably gonna have lunch here because we're also really hungry. The chandeliers there to me look like the feathers of a phoenix. I don't know if it's meant to be that way or if that's just me reading into it, but I thought that was cool too.
I have to say this is a very unusual shopping mall, especially for here in Bangkok. It almost feels like a hotel. All your drinks over here, a very like fancy restaurant bar over there, and then back in this area it's all these like small businesses, almost like a conference center. It's really interesting. There is an alternate entrance here on the M level, and that will bring you into this restaurant area. So there are apparently some Michelin famous street food restaurants here.
And what I just saw is the chicken here, lychee fed free range chicken.
Lychee fed.
Lychee fed. I just read that. So I'm like, that sounds like something I want to eat, but I don't think they're open yet for business. So we definitely have to come back and try this lychee fed chicken. Says it right there. I'm not crazy.
That is interesting. We're up on level 2 now. This level appears to have international goods. So there's all these different shops here with different country names on them, all selling goods from those countries. I'm seeing things from Singapore, Poland, Korea. Hey, Canada. What are they selling?
Maple syrup.
Oh, yeah, of course. Maple syrup. Some wine.
Maple syrup walnut ice cream.
Very cool, very unique. But again, it's feeling a little bit like a convention center here. It doesn't feel like a shopping mall that you would expect, especially with all the like cutesy Phoenix designs. I expected like a really cute kind of design in the mall.
We're on the 3rd floor now, so this is where all of the electronic goods are now. What remains of it anyways, because before on the bottom floor, this is all we ever saw. But yeah, it all exists on the 3rd floor now. So shops, ooh, Calvin John. But yeah, we're not big on electronics, so we're gonna head up.
Linda hates when these escalators are right on the edge like this. Okay, we've made it to the 4th floor now, the one we've been waiting for. This is called the Food Lounge. So we're expecting a food court, we're expecting some restaurants. This is a sports bar here, just completely open concept. There's these big couches here with the screen. There's some sports playing in the background. And look at the design here. How pretty is this? Again, it's giving a little bit of a like fancy hotel vibe here with these fancy chairs and tables. Like, look at these chairs. When have you ever seen a food court with nice plushy chairs like this? So as cool as this is, I'm finding this concept a little confusing. For example, you have all these food court style vendors here. There's like what looks like a restaurant over there. You've got the sports bar over here, these drink places in the middle of the tables. That looks like a wine bar. And then the proper food court back here. It almost feels like they just have way too much space to work with and they're really trying to spread things out. But I kind of wish they just grouped things together. So you had all your food court in one, your restaurants in another area, because this is a little hard to navigate, I would say. And I feel a little bad for restaurants like this that are beautiful, but there's nobody here. And then right in the middle of all this food, a children's play area, very clean.
We're going to find some food, yeah?
Yeah, let's check out the food court.
Let's check out the food court. We're some of the only few people here, so we're gonna have to scope out some spots and make sure we pick a good one. We don't often like ordering food from quiet food courts.
This is quite a diverse selection of foods here. We've heard actually it's a great place to come if you need some halal options. I'm seeing Indonesian, I'm seeing some Indian food, I'm seeing a lot of great Thai food. Quite impressed actually for how empty the rest of the mall is. There's a lot of great options.
Get this whole array of veggies and stuff to go with it, and I guess it's like a starting promo, but this was 40. She charged 40. Yeah, wow. So how exciting, you didn't even realize. So I'm gonna try some of these toppings because we love toppings and veggies. See you soon, Vietnam. So I ordered the fried rice. Okay, so it says fried rice with basil and roast duck, but the rice looks just like steamed rice. But either way, I wanted the duck with the basil, so that's what we're getting. Like proper plate. Like these are like the plates we have at home. Heavy. It's fine dining in a food court. Honestly, I love this cutlery. Wow. I'm excited. So it looks like it's like a crispy duck. The skin's on it, it's all like red. He asked if I wanted it spicy. Of course I said yes, so he wasn't shy about it. There's a lot of chilies in here. But yeah, I'm gonna try a piece. Ooh, this looks like a juicy piece with some basil. Here goes nothing. Juicy, fatty, spicy. It's not super meaty, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't expecting the food to be particularly good here because it's so quiet, but this is really good. I would come back for this dish, for sure. Wow. No, this is really good. Because it's got like the makings of a pad krapao, but like it's not quite like that. It's more fresh and savory, and I didn't know I needed this today, but definitely do.
Right away, has like pad krapao flavor, but it's followed up with this like fatty, really moist duck flavor. It's like, it's a pad krapao I've never experienced before. This is definitely like a bit more elevated.
Yeah, the gold cutlery also
adds
to the fancy.
Maybe it just feels fancier, I don't know.
Okay, so it's kanamjing time. This is a southern fish curry. It's spicy. It typically is in like a coconut milk base, and then there's a thin rice noodle here. You get all of these veggies. They're either fresh or blanched, and how you eat it is there's different ways you can eat it. You can either put the noodle in, mix it all together and eat it, but how I like to eat it is scoop a little bit on there and like make each bite different. Like, so I put a certain amount of vegetables in it. One bite I'll have just the curry and the noodle, so it's kind of like create your own adventure. Delicious, spicy, lemongrassy. I don't get a lot of the coconut milk, but get a little bit of that blanched morning glory, I believe it is. It's such a different flavor from the duck. I'm so glad we went with these two dishes. It's really good, but it's not too spicy. I know it says it's the spiciest on the menu, but I don't find it too spicy. I have a fish ball, some noodle. I think I'm gonna put a little bean sprout on it. The fish ball's dense but bouncy, so it's like packed with fish. It's really nice. I'm so happy we're eating here. This might be a secret food court that I come and try other dishes at, because so far 2 for 2. Speaking of putting together your kanamjing, how do you like to eat it? Please let me know in the comments. What's your sequence of things? Do you put it on the noodle? Do you put the noodle in the curry? What veggies do you like with it? I'm so curious.
Okay, I'm just curious what this broth tastes like on its own.
Spicy, be careful.
Oh wow. I feel like you can't get more Thai than this to me. Like, fresh is the main ingredient here. It's got spicy, it's got a little bit of sour, it's got that lemongrass, it's got like just that fresh veggie flavor. Oh, I actually feel like we're in a fancy restaurant right now.
Right?
Obviously between the real plates and the cutlery, but the flavors are very, very like
Non-food court like.
not food court, very rich, very like fresh.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed.
Yay.
The 5 chili spicy is quite spicy. So if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna get this one, have a nice balance like Linda's doing. Don't just have spoonfuls of the curries.
Is that what you did?
I had a couple spoons.
This guy and I can handle spice really well. I think we have similar spice tolerance, but yeah, I would never just have the curry straight, but I didn't see you sneak some of those spoonfuls on its own. That would be spicy. Lesson learned.
It's spicy. Uh-huh.
It's like, it just keeps building, but you keep eating it because it's delicious. But wow, my life just got spiced up. I'd do it all over again.
Yes. Time to maybe go on a rooftop now? Feels a little eerie, but the sign says there's a rooftop coming. So let's go.
It feels like we shouldn't be allowed here.
Yeah.
Like this mall's just so quiet in general.
Yeah.
And then there's no one up here right now, but nothing's closed off.
Yeah.
No one has said anything to us.
It's getting
feeling hotter.
It's getting hotter, yeah. Okay, we found an exit. And oh wow. That opens right up.
I spotted the Phoenix.
Oh, there he is. A little more sun damaged than when I've seen him last. He went from this bright red orange to this kind of coral pink faded look, but
Look at that big sea right there.
oh yeah. Yeah, Big C, the market. So I mean Central World is actually this big giant building right here. It's cute. It feels a lot like the mall does. There's this big open space with not a whole lot going on, but you could tell there's some action coming. Like there's things being built. Whew, but don't let the snowmen and the Christmas tree fool you. It is scorching hot up here. Oh my gosh, look, can you guys see her hair?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, what'd you walk through?
It's just my aura.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Phoenix Mall. And if you enjoyed coming with us, please do subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.